I think acquiring business loan in Barbados has to do with that particular individual. And I mean, for example, if you are one who have business before, and if somebody, your parents leave business with you, and you are continuing that business, then you of course have an advantage over an individual who does not have any assets to show or any collateral to show. And so in that case, I think that the white person would have an advantage because he or she would have had that collateral. Indian, because of his thriftiness and because of his hard work, and again, let me repeat, it does not mean that the others do not work hard. He would have saved money, every cent, every penny, because he always say that, you know, a cent is what makes up a dollar. And so that is the attitude, the conditioning process of an Indian. And with the blacks, because of the disadvantage and because of the educational system, where you're always taught to work for somebody, as you know that you may not be saving as much as you would have liked to if you had your own business, and if that business would have been a successful one. And even better if you had had a business that would have been passed on to you from your parents or your grandparents. So in that context then, I think that the white and the Indian may have an advantage. But that is also changing now because we have some shrewd and very good business people in Barbados too. So that is changing, not at the expense of white, nor at the expense of Indian, but the blacks have now been climbing the success ladders and so on. And I think that that augurs well for Barbados and for Barbadian as a community.
So you'd say the people in Britain's Hill are having to downsize their dream a little bit because of economy, but it doesn't mean you can't have a dream.
It doesn't mean you can't have a dream, it doesn't mean you can't pursue it. And it's to do with the support.
Right.
I think it all comes down to support. If you get up and you say, okay, I'm from a very poor neighborhood, and you try, there's no godparent there, there's no dad. You know, a lot of parents are single parent, especially single mothers. And there's a reason for that. That's a cycle that just repeats itself. The dad gets a kid, he goes and gets another. Ah, man, it's not my responsibility. And he leaves with no regard of how hard it is then for that kid to follow their dreams. Growing up every year, every step of the way is a budget. As soon as you walk outside, okay, I need a new pair of shoes. I have one school shirt. How am I gonna get this? And that's always weighing versus, and this is what a lot of kids that come in a good household take for granted. Everything's there. You know, this week I'm gonna do soccer. You know, I'm gonna do basketball. I'm gonna do lacrosse. I'm gonna do eventing. They switch out ballet. They're all very expensive, but the parents have put the steps in place. So,
are races treated equally in Barbados? I would have to say no. Barbados is a part of the world, and the world has a situation where nowhere can we find totally equal distribution of wealth and power and privilege according to class, ethnic group, and race. So Barbados would have to be an anomaly for all races to be seen as, to be treated equally here.
Well, do you think that how much money someone has or what color their skin is contributes to them being in a baker's village or not being in a baker's village?
Yes and no. As in, you have to have some kind of innate motivation to get yourself out of that situation. Personally, I'm not from the richest family or anything like that, but I have motivation within me to better for myself and my family. I just completed my master's degree, did my undergrad, been playing violin for 12 years. I've done so much compared to what people may think that where I should be compared to where I live, my community. But it was embedded within me to pursue more, to go higher. And for me, I wouldn't say that because I'm not white that I'm not going to go anywhere. And I want to encourage other people as well. Just because your skin color does not determine where you go in life.
Sure shouldn't.
It shouldn't. But some people are so trapped mentally. It's like, oh, I'm black, I can't go anywhere. She's white, she's gonna go so far, and I'm just gonna stay here and work at a fast food restaurant or something. There's so much more that you can do. So much potential.
Self-brainwashing, as well as cultural brainwashing too.
Definitely.
I just want to thank you for watching today. and encourage you to go out and see Vigilante The Crossing. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the other quality productions by Step by Step, please visit us on our website, www.thevigilanteTheCrossing.com. And we also have a Facebook page. Thank you again.